Hey, it's Mr. Pettijohn with another Scratch tutorial. On this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to make your character shoot or throw something. And not only that, but to add a variable to where it only has so many in the inventory, and then once it runs out, it can't do it anymore. So I've already kind of gotten it set up. I'm going to take you through what I did. So the first thing I did was in Piskel, I made a bullet sprite that I imported. And you can look at the Piskel importing video to see how to do that if you don't remember. And then what I had to do is I had to resize it because it was huge, so I set it to 20. And then I made it when I click the flag, it's going to hide because I'm not shooting right when I start the game, right? And then I made a variable under data. You can go to make a variable, and I called it bullet count. And when I click the flag, I'm going to set my bullet count to 6 because he's got a 6 shooter. He's got 6 bullets. Okay? I've got this variable bullet count set to 6. Now if I go to this cowboy sprite, this looks kind of hairy. This right here is all of the shooting. And let me just kind of go over what this means. This is why it was important when we made our character move to point in different directions. Point in 90 when you're going right and negative 90 when you're going left. Because when we shoot, we want the bullets to go the right way. So I have flag forever, if, and then I have a bunch of variables. What you can do, you can stack these AND operators under here. If you watch, you can stack inside each other like that and make as many as you need. So that's what I did. So I put if, so flag forever, if I'm pressing the spacebar key, which is what I want to shoot, and my direction equals 90, which means I'm facing to the right, and if my bullet count is greater than 0, which means I have some bullets, then I'm going to broadcast a message, and you do that under events, broadcast, that I called shoot right. And then I have a wait in here just because if you don't, then with this script, if you keep pressing it repeatedly, the bullet will just stop and then go back and stop and go back. So I have it to where you can't do that. And on this one, it's pretty much a duplicate, except I have it for negative 90 for left, and I have it for shoot left. So what happens is on the bullet sprite, when it receives that message, so that's under here, when I receive under events, it's going to change, so that shoot right, it's going to change the bullet count by -1, so it's going to drop that down because he lost a bullet. It's going to go to my character. Now, I have this change Y and change X just because my gun, the middle of my character is here, and that's where the bullet is going to go, but my gun is out here, and so I had to kind of move it to where when I shoot, it actually starts from the end of the gun. So that's why I did that. So it's going to go to this spot, then it's going to show. So it's going to go there and show up. Okay, go there and show up. Then it's going to repeat until it's touching the edge, and then if I have a bad guy, I might add or, touching the bad guy. And it's going to change X by 20. It's going to repeat until it's touching the edge. It's going to change X by 20. Then when it does touch the edge, it's going to hide. Same thing on this one. I have shoot left, change the bullet count by -1, go to the cowboy, and I have, it's going to go up the same amount, but it's going to go to the left. So when I'm going to the left, it's going to have to go over here. And then same thing, it's going to show up, repeat until touching the edge. Or if I have a bad guy, I'll put edge or, bad guy, change X. And you can change the speed of the bullet by changing these numbers, and then it's going to hide. So now what you'll see is when I click the flag, I've got 6 bullets, and then when I shoot them, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I don't have any bullets left. If I try to shoot, nothing happens. Hope this has been helpful, and please leave a comment if you have a question or a comment. And thank you for watching.